Back in action here at Dunkin' Donuts Park as your Reading Fightin' Phils are set to take on the Hartford Yard Goats here in Hartford, Connecticut. Reading leads the series 2-1 this week after picking up two big wins in the doubleheader yesterday. They took the first game 4-1. James MacArthur got the win. O'Frady Gomez with the save. And in the second contest, the Fightin' Phils got their second shutout of the season, a 1-0 victory. Jalen Ortiz with a solo shot. That was all the runs that came across the plate. Each team had 4 hits. It was really a pitcher's duel all around. Matt Seelinger got the win, and Brian Marconi got the save as Jack Conley ended the game in a big way, throwing out a runner at the plate with the bases loaded in the bottom of the 7th inning. So we're going to throw it down to the field here for the singing of the national anthem, and then we'll be back up for first pitch game 4 coming up here in Hartford, Connecticut.
For the singing of the Colombian national anthem, performed tonight by Gabriela Xavier. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabriela Xavier. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem, performed tonight by Timothy Edwards Middle School.
Let's play ball here in Hartford, Connecticut, as your Reading Fightin' Phils will play as Los Luchadores de Reading, and the Hartford Yard Goats will play as Los Chivos de Reading, meaning the Goats of Hartford. As we get ready, everybody takes and embodies the Spanish and Latino heritage in today's game, honoring all that it's brought to the game, as well as all of the fans out to support tonight here at the Copa de la Diversión night in Hartford. and happy to participate in this on our end as our identity, of course, Los Luchadores de Reading, meaning the masked wrestler, the fighter, working to make our community a better place, and of course fighting for a win here tonight as your Reading Fightin' Phils lead the series 2-1. A big doubleheader victory yesterday. They took both games, low-scoring pitchers duel, winning the first contest 4-1 and the second one 1-0. So we'll see what today brings. It's the battle of the Noahs. Noah Davis, the right-hander, versus the right-hander Noah Skiro for the Fightin' Phils. Leading it off, Vito Freccia. He did so both times yesterday, and that worked out pretty well. So we'll have him back up in that leadoff spot. Again, Ollie Castillo batting second. Jalen Ortiz in the designated hitter in the 3-hole, and Logan O'Hoppe sticking it out in the cleanup spot. Josh Ockamy batting fifth. Kevin Vicuña batting sixth. And then Jack Conley, Jonathan Guzman, and Fraylin Mignetti 7 through 9. Noah Davis throwing down to Willie McIver, catching prospect in the Rockies organization. Jimmy Herron out in left, Brenton Doyle in center, and Daniel Montano over in right. Hunter Stovall making the hot corner debut. Ezekiel Tovar at short. Collins over at second base, and Michael Tolia rounding it out at first. Tanner Moore, the crew chief, back behind the plate tonight, calling the balls and strikes as Kellen Martin shifts to third, and Jen Powell manning the first base territory. A beautiful night here in Hartford. Sun shouldn't be a problem as it's back behind the field already. Lights are on at the ballpark. 76 degrees here in West Hartford, 11 degrees. Wind pushing out to left. The first pitch to Vito Freccia is a called strike, 7:09. The start time official here in Hartford, Connecticut. Freccia had a big day yesterday, a hit in the first game, a double, and a run scored in the second game, adding another 2 hits. So he'll stay in that leadoff spot as he takes a 1-1 here from Noah Davis. The Yard Goats have won his last 3 starts as Freccia checks his swing, but he does go around. He's gotten the decision in 2 of them. The thing of it is he walks a lot of batters, and so his pitch count is higher because of that, and it's very on and off whether he makes it through 5 as Freccia pops this up to the second base. The first baseman goes over and makes the play, tosses it to the covering pitcher. And there is out number 1 as Ollie Castillo heads up for the first time today, batting .261 on the season. Lots of stuff going on today around the organization, so of course we will talk about that in due time. It's 9 innings. Got a lot of free time to fill coming up later in the game, but the beginning always very exciting part as Castillo takes a pitch at the knees. So Reading, of course, wearing those Los Luchadores tops, a black jersey with the yellow cap sleeves and the yellow lettering, the big luchador mask on the front, and the matching ball caps, red, white, and black, as Castillo swings through an off-speed pitch down 0-2. They'll round it out with the road gray pants. Hartford sticking it out in the home white pants. Their jersey tops, an aqua blue and navy sleeves, a matching aqua cap, with the ram head, goat head on the front, the curly Q tusks, horns, I guess they are. Los Chivos, meaning the goats. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Ollie Castillo, 1 out on the board. Davis comes outside. 2-2. Vibrant colors in the Copa jerseys, that's for sure. The righty on the first base side of the rubber comes home. Again, he brings it down, 83, and he gets Castillo to chase for strike 3, back-to-back outs here to start off the first. Yesterday, all 4 of the starters went through the first inning clean. We'll see if that happens again today. Unless Jalen Ortiz has something to say about it. He did yesterday. His solo home run in the second game was the only run scored, a team high 9th of the season. Of course, O'Hoppe had one in the first game, so both of them tied for first on the team with 9 home runs. Tit for tat. as Ortiz takes a swinging strike. 2 outs on the board, scoreless top of the first. Just outside. MacIver says so to his pitcher there. Davis grazes it at the knees. A good brush up into the zone by MacIver. 1-2 the count. 2 outs here. Top of the first. Ortiz in the righty batter's box. He takes this up into the air down the left field line. Coming in is Heron. It's in foul territory. Does anybody have it? Heron does as he makes the catch right by the net. So the R-Phils go down in order here to get out of the first. Scoreless. It'll be Noah Skiro on the rubber in just a second. Bottom of the first coming up at Dunkin' Donuts Park. The Seidel Auto Group Deck Picnic appeals to both die-hard and casual fans with its summer picnic-like and fun tailgate atmosphere. During your picnic, you may even catch a souvenir, as the area is situated directly in prime home run territory behind the left field wall. Regular season tickets are $30 per person for groups of 20 or more, and children 4 and under are free. Visit Fightins.com/groups or call 610-370-BALL to reserve your group outing today.
Golden Oaks is an award-winning high-end golf club that offers golfers a country club experience without country club prices. With 5 sets of tees, golfers of every skill level will enjoy their game. Golden Oaks has Bogey's Pub, a beautiful pro shop, driving range, and learning center that will make any visit complete. Golden Oaks Golf Club is the perfect venue for private events and golf outings. Visit us for our newly opened golf simulators, complete with its own bar area and Bogey's Pub menu items available. You can stay in our beautifully restored 1850s farmhouse and then play our award-winning championship golf course. Each room includes full amenities, cable television, and quaint rustic decor. While on the premises, visit Bogey's Pub for lunch, dinner, or a relaxing beverage. We're ready to serve you here at Golden Oaks and look forward to the 2022 season.
Skiro getting his first start of the series. Well, first and only start. Coming in with the team-high 3 wins and a 3.00 ERA. He'll be facing Daniel Montano, who slides up into the leadoff spot. Ezekiel Tovar, Jimmy Herron, and Brenton Doyle in that 4-hole. Michael Taliga batting 5th. Willie MacIver in that 6th spot. And Datrice Collins and Stovall 7, 8, and 9, respectively. Skiro throwing down to Logan O'Hoppe back behind the plate. He had game 2 of the doubleheader off. Give his knees a little rest as the first pitch from Skiro comes in a strike. Jack Conley sticking it out in left field. Kevin Vicuña in center, and Vito Fresia in right. As Skiro misses down and away, 1-1. Ollie Castillo at third base. Guzman and Minetti, the middle infielders, and Josh Akami at first. Although you could have guessed that. The righty deals and fires. This is sent out to left. On the run back is Vicuña. And Jack Conley is there to make the catch instead at the warning track, out number 1. Poor vantage point for me out in left field. I'm down the third baseline. I've got some windows in the way to lean all the way out if I want to see Jack down there, but picks up a good catch. And there is one. Tovar takes this one out to right. Fresia tracking it in. He'll make the catch, and there's 2. We've seen Fresia in the outfield a couple times this season. If I go look at exactly how many times. 3 times in left, but this is his first start in right. He hasn't played, other than the 3 games he's played with Reading, he has not played the outfield since high school. Obviously, it's worked out with putting Jack Conley out there for manager Sean Williams, and Fresia's had a solid arm. He's got 3 outfield assists in his time in left, so not sure it's a bad idea. I actually really like it, and then Kevin Vicuña's got all the range in center field. As Skiro has 2 quick outs, here's Jimmy Herron. who got doubled up last night to end the game. The 1-1 comes in high, 2-1. Skiro's toughest inning, as for a lot of the Reading pitchers, is the first. His ERA is 3. 1.29 in the first. If he can get out of it, I think he'll settle in really well. He's been a very consistent starter for the Fightin. Phil's 2 balls, 2 strikes in the dirt, and it's a full count. Here's the payoff pitch. He gets Heron to chase in the dirt. Are they saying he got a piece of it? Yes, but Ohapi made the catch, the tag, and that will do it here as Heron displeased with the home plate umpire. The inning is over as we head to the second scoreless here at Dunkin' Donuts Park.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are pleased to present you with their classic game program, all electronically. This program has information on the coaching staff, player roster, and front office staff. It also includes feature stories and alumni reports on all of your favorite guys who spent time in Baseball Town. Visit ourphils.com/programs to check it out.
Our Phils fans can continue to expect great performances all season long on the Burke's Commercial Roofing stage. It's the home of great local talent, including the Our Phils mascot band. Burke's Commercial Roofing prides itself on being a locally owned and operated company that puts an emphasis on customer service. They provide free on-site estimates and can handle any size repair, restoration, or replacement. Visit burkscommercialroofing.com or call 610-717-3949 for more information. And don't forget to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show at the Burke's Commercial Roofing stage at America's Classic Ballpark.
At Savage 61, our goal is to assist you in making a confident decision. Our friendly professional staff members are available to answer your questions and listen to your needs. Whether you're shopping for a new or pre-owned vehicle, we're ready to help you with your search. Visit our dealership on Pottsville Pike.
Davis sent the Fightins down in order 1, 2, 3, but so did Skiro. So the Noahs are even right now, scoreless into the top of the second inning. Reading will send up Ohapi, Akami, and Vicuña here to start things off. Clouds covering the sun right now was peeping through when the R Phils were in the field. Of course, it goes away when the opposing team is out there. Logan Ohapi, as usual, digs his right foot deep into the righty batter's box. Gets as close to the plate as he possibly can. Davis, with 13 pitches under his belt, sends the first one in for the second, a little bit high and outside. Gotta be honest, they're pulling a little bit of a shift here for Logan. The second baseman, Collins, directly behind the bag. Tolia has the entire side of the right side, of course. Ohapi hits into the shift. The shortstop, Tobar, makes the play. Suppose that's why they do it. Although, gotta be honest, he was only a couple steps away from running that out. Actually, a lot closer with his speed. Now they'll reset here for the lefty, Josh Akami, pulling the other shift. Davis has been known to struggle against lefties. They bat .324 against him as opposed to righties who bat .261. So we'll keep our eye on that stat as Akami takes a swinging strike. Then one below the knees, 94. Davis reaching there. One below the knees, 2-1. Davis, a 6.75 ERA in 9 starts, 41 1/3 innings pitched. As I said before, struggles with walks, 22 walks in the season with 46 strikeouts as Akami sends this foul. So about a walk for every 2 strikeouts. And another interesting stat to keep note, he's allowed 10 home runs this season, which is about 1 a start. And Reading's got some guys with lots of power. Akami holds off on a ball outside. 3-2 the count as Davis hits 97 with the fastball. Now we know Josh, a very, very patient hitter. Leads the league in walks with 40, although he's tied up on a 97-mile-an-hour fastball out number 2 for Davis here in the second. And Kevin Vicuña comes up for the first time this evening. Guys available on the bench tonight: Sal Gazzo, Chris Sharp, and Aldrum Corridor. There's a first pitch strike to Kevin. Seen him in the infield, played the outfield the past 2 games. Good to have somebody with that kind of speed in center field as he takes a swinging strike, down 0-2. Scoreless here, top of the second. Davis has not allowed a base runner yet. 2 outs for the Fightin' Phils as Vicuña holds off on a pitch outside. Solid crowd here in Hartford. They tell me that it's sold out. Well, as I said before, a sellout crowd for them is 6,100, although lots of empty seats. As this comes slowly off of the bat, back to the pitcher Davis. He picks it up, tosses it to first, and another 1-2-3 frame. Down go the Fightin' Phils. On to the bottom of the second we go. Noah Skiro scoreless at Dunkin' Donuts Park.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with the Berks County Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and the prevention of suicide. With 3 simple words, "Are you okay?" the hope is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide affects and hurts everyone, but help is here, and we'll work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-236-0530. That's 610-236-0530.
Berks Immunization Coalition works to provide leadership and education in promoting age-appropriate immunization across the lifespan for all residents of Berks County. This is a coalition comprised of local physicians, nurse practitioners, school nurses, immunization coordinators, immunization advocates, and pharmaceutical representatives working to encourage continuity of immunization through medical resources. They focus on educating both the community and the providers. For more information, please visit www.immunizeba.org and click Local Coalitions.
Skiro sent them down in order in the first. We'll see what he can do in the second, as he'll see Brent Doyle, Michael Tolia, and Willie McIver. 4 through 6 in the order. Reading Fightin' Phils went 6 up, 6 down in their half. So scoreless in the bottom of the second. Ground ball left side. Ali Castillo does a 360 and fires it to Josh Akami ahead of the runner. There's out number 1. Here's Michael Tolia. Big prospect for the Rockies. He takes a first pitch strike. Tolia, number 8 in their system, 23 years old, a switch hitter batting from the left side here against the righty Skiro as he bounces it over the plate, 1-1. The Rockies have been tracking him since early high school. They ended up taking him in the 35th round in 2016, but he went on to play at UCLA. As Skiro bounces this one again, 2-1. Ended up being drafted in the first round in 2019, so I guess good for him that he waited. He went from 35 to 1. First of all, cool. Second of all, the money difference there in that slot is absolutely insane. I think he's most known for, though, last year in the Futures game, if you remember, that was ended up being played in Colorado, as Skiro gets his hand a piece of it, and it bounces off his glove, deflected to shallow second. Mignetti charged, but they can't make the play. That was just tough for Noah. He got a piece of it with his glove there as it came back up the middle, but ended up slowing down the ball. The play probably could have been made behind him, especially with where Mignetti was standing. But you know what? That's how it goes sometimes. And try to remain unfazed here and attack Willie McIver as Tolia gets a base hit. This is bumped back into the net behind home plate. McIver 0-1. So he was in that Futures game that ended up being moved from Atlanta to Colorado, part of the All-Star, big festivities, and he ended up hitting a home run in that game as this is lined right into the glove of Mignetti. He fires it back to first. Akami loses it out of his glove. They almost turn two, but they get one. Hard hit line drive to second. Puts out number 2 on the board, and Tolia stays at first with 2 outs. Here's Kyle Daughtries. So he hit a home run in his future home, which is, I'm sure, very, very exciting. Enough about Michael Tolia. He's over at first with 2 outs. Here's the designated hitter, Kyle Daughtries. Akami lets this one get behind him as Skiro throws it over to first. Safe he would have been, even if the throw was caught and tagged. They're going to get a fresh baseball, though. Yesterday, Daughtries came in as a pinch hitter. Ended up striking out against Brian Marconi in the bottom of the 7th. Skiro comes home, grazes the outside corner to Daughtries. Lists him as 6 foot. I have my doubts about that. Certainly leans over a lot in the batter's box as he gets a piece of it to foul it back, down 0-2. Logan listed as 6'2", so I'm going to need him to stand up. Right now he's in his catcher's squat. Skiro's got 2 outs, a runner on first. No runs on either side in the bottom of the 2nd. This is bounced over the plate. Great pick by Hop to keep it in front of him. Count moves to 1-2. And misses outside again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The righty has his back to Tolia. He's only stolen 2 bases this season, which if you compare that to the rest of the Rockies roster here in AA, that's pretty small in comparison. Skiro comes home just below the knees, and now the count is full. Middle infielders back deep. Akami keeping a good eye on the runner Tolia. Castillo playing straight up at third. Scoreless in the bottom of the 2nd, 2 outs. Skiro looking for 3 with the payoff pitch. This is taken out to center field. On the run back, Kevin Vicuña at the wall. It bounces off of that batter's eye. Coming home is Michael Tolia. And it's a run-scoring double here for Daughtries. Hartford takes a 1-0 lead. Daughtries able to come home Tolia able to come home. He was taking off. He would have had that base, so he was almost at second. So it was like scoring from second instead of scoring from first. And now here's Isaac Collins from the left side with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Skiro deals just outside. 1 ball, no strike. A 1-0 lead is, well, I would like to say it's, low, but yesterday was a 1-0 game. Anything can happen, though. The Fightin Phil's offense has been lighting up as Skiro misses outside. Again, a 2-0 count. He's going to get a visit from Logan O'Hoppy. Starting off the second, Skiro induced a ground out. Tolia singled on a ball that was bumped by his glove, deflected over to no man's land. He got Willie McIver to line out, and he was looking to get Daughtry out with a full count, but a double off the batter's eye straight to center allowed a run to score. Hartford leads 1-0, but 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Here for Isaac Collins, who has a 2-0 count, a very open stance in the back part of the lefty batter's box, and now he misses outside again, 3-0. Skiro deals inside this time. And on 4 pitches, he walks Collins down to first. There's 2 on and 2 out here. He'll see the number 9 batter, Hunter Stovall. Stovall also pinch hit yesterday in the bottom of the 7th and ended up walking down to first. I think we saw him in the first game of the doubleheader. He was the leadoff hitter, went 1-for-3 with a double and a run scored. That was Hartford's only run of the game. But he'll come up here with the number 9 hitter today with 2 runners on and 2 outs. The Yard Goats lead 1-0 as Skiro gets a big swinging strike to start off the at-bat. Breaking ball working very well for him today. Tolia scored to make it 1-0 on Daughtry's double. He's still out on second. Ohapi throws down to first. It gets by Josh. A run is coming around to score. Mignetti tries to tie him up at second, but they don't. It was the right idea by Logan Ohapi. Collins was way off of the bag. We watch this throw back. I think it bounced off of Collins, actually, or it must have been right in the dirt in front of him. Tough play for the Fightin Phils as Collins advances to second. It's 2-0 here. Was a first pitch strike, though. Lofted out over the head of Jonathan Guzman. This will plate another run. Here's the throw by Acuna. It's a little bit behind. It was a good bullet. Reading is down 3-0 here in the bottom of the second. Hartford taking advantage of some tough plays. And now I think we'll see a visit from the pitching coach, Matt Hockenberry. Skiro's just had a couple of bad luck plays. I don't even think that really it's his pitching right now. His pitching is looking okay. Wish I knew what they were saying out there. Akami comes in as well as Ohapi. Waiting to see how they roll that pickoff attempt. Runner on first with 2 outs. Back to the top of the order, Daniel Montano, who lined out in his at-bat. So the error goes to Logan Ohapi in the pickoff attempt. That allowed Kyle Daughtry to score. Skiro going over to first, an interesting choice. Keeping an eye on Hunter Stovall, who's had 6 stolen bases. Montano playing in his 4th game here in Double-A after being called up before the series began. This time he goes home below the knees. 1-0. Skiro up to 33 pitches here, trying to get out of the bottom of the second. All the runs have scored with 2 outs. Stovall shuffles off the bag at first. Skiro gets the inside corner there. 3. Big swing and a miss. He goes off speed. Again, that breaking ball really working for him. Now the count is full. With 2 outs on the board, a runner on the payoff pitch. Ball 4. And he's going to walk Montano down to first. There's 2 on and 2 out. Stovall shifts to second. And it's Ezekiel Tovar, the heavy-hitting 20-year-old in the Rockies system, ranked 6th overall. Tovar flew out to right field his first time up. And yesterday's doubleheader had just 1 hit, ground ball left side. Guzzi goes the easy way to second, and Reading will get out of this inning. 3 runs do come across the board on 3 hits and an error. 2 runners left on base as we head into the top of the third. The Fightin's looking for some offense, some run support here. Down by 3.
Hey, psst. Yeah, you. You want to buy some low-priced groceries? Just follow me into this well-lit Lidl grocery store. Here at Lidl, we buy in bulk and cut down on costs wherever possible. Then we pass the savings on to you. Trust me, everything's done totally legit and above board. Nothing to be worried about. Yep, Lidl's pretty great. It's just your run-of-the-mill grocery store, except with way lower prices. Lidl. Suspiciously low-priced groceries.
The Reading Fightin' Phils, in conjunction with Savage Auto Group Fiesta Fridays, are proud to partner with eXp Realty Associate Broker Alex Patansis throughout the 2022 season. Visit Alex's convenient website at brgpa.com and search for your perfect home today. His custom search bar makes house hunting online easier than ever, and he's there to answer all your questions. Call Alex today at 610-926-8610. eXp Realty Associate Broker Alex Patansis is a proud partner of the Reading Fightin' Phils and all 11 Savage Auto Group Fiesta Friday games during the 2022 season. eXp Realty Group and Alex Patansis, where every move matters. Highline Merchandising, formerly Textiles, is your local small business company that provides screen printing, design, and merchandising services for local, national, and international businesses, bands, shows, and festivals, including 7-time Emmy Award-winning show Schitt's Creek and Unsolved Mysteries. Visit our website at highlinemerchandising.com. Reading's down by 3 after a heck of an inning by the Hartford Yard Goats. Skiro gets out of it with a ground ball, and his teammates have a little work to do for some run support here. It'll be Jack Conley, Jonathan Guzman, and Frey Lynn Mignetti. To start us off, Conley lays down a bunt up the third base side. On the run is Stovall, and he makes an incredible play over to first. Can't believe that just happened. Great effort there by Jack. Right call there just to try to get a base runner. But 1 out on the board. We'll see if Guzman does the same. Shows signs of bunt. He pulls back on a ball outside. Keeps the bat on his shoulder this time and takes a strike. 1-1. Sun is shining, peeking through the clouds out in center field. It's up at the wall right now. It's not on the grass, but I don't know if it's affecting the center fielder Doyle out there at all. Here's the 2-1 to Guzman. Called strike outside, 2-2. Jonathan had a bunt single in the first game. He'll pop this up in shallow right field. Montano will make the catch for out number 2. Here's Fraylin Mignetti. Righty will step deep into the right side of the batter's box. Fightins have not got a base runner a hit at all here in this game. Only in the third. 9-inning contest today, down by 3. Davis takes a deep breath. Now he comes home for a called strike. Fastball 95, 1-1 the count. Based on the way the sun is shining and the clouds look, I feel like there should be a rainbow somewhere, but maybe it's behind me. I don't see it. Mignetti takes the ball downstairs. Reading just looking for a base runner here after Fraylin. They'll go back to the top of the order with Vito Fresia. Full windup by Davis, and he misses outside again, 3-1. And this offering's below the knees. He gets on board. Walks his way down to first. Reading's first base runner of the day, down by 3. But maybe got something rolling here with 2 outs and a runner on. Vito Fresia draws in the dirt with his bat and steps into the righty batter's box. We haven't seen Davis pitch out of the stretch here with a runner on. Now he will as he comes outside. Has a very elaborate windup. Sometimes it can throw your timing off to have to go out of the stretch. Mignetti shuffles off the bag at first. Hasn't had a stolen base this season. Fresia takes a called strike outside. Middle infielders back deep. Tolia keeping Mignetti on the bag at first. The outfielders back as well. Here's the 1-1. Below the knees again. 2-1. Davis glove at the waist. Sharply hit deep in the hole at short. Tovar is going to go over to get the out at second for the force, and Reading is retired in the third. They strand a runner on as we head into the bottom half. The Fightins trail by 3.
When the Reading Fightin' Phils get hungry, we turn to our team feed partners. Special thanks to Wild Missing Family Restaurant and Bakery, Squawk Cafe, Collegeville Italian Bakery Pizzeria, Jimmy G's Railroad House, Mimo's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria, Jersey Mike's Subs, Klinger's on Cressonia, and Subway for making sure the Fightin' Phils front office is never hungry on game day. Our staff enjoys delicious meals from our team feed partners, but don't take our word for it. Find out for yourself today.
The Reading Fightin' Phils birthday party package is the best way to celebrate a birthday. Whether you are a youngster or an adult, there is no better birthday than a Fightins birthday. The Fightins Fan Birthday Package is customizable for fans of any age and starts at just $120. Base packages include 10 general admission tickets to a Fightins home game, an autographed baseball, and a VIP reserved parking spot. Fans can also add a wide variety of experiences and options to make sure your favorite Fightins fan's birthday is a grand slam.
To enjoy a perfectly crafted 1893 from the makers of Pepsi Cola, you must first appreciate its carefully selected ingredients. A dash of cola nut extract, a hint of real sugar, a splash of sparkling water, and a generous amount of attractive spokesperson. Trust me, I'm gorgeous. Cheers to 1893 boldly blended colas, a delicious balancing act of premium ingredients from the makers of Pepsi Cola.
Fightin's had a base runner in the top of the third, but they couldn't get him across, so they trail by 3 as Skiro comes out for another inning of work. He'll see Jimmy Heron, the only person who didn't bat in the second, Brandon Doyle and Michael Tolia for the bottom half. Takes the first pitch, strike. Let's check in around the system. Obviously a lot going on with the Phillies today. They also lead 1-0 as Skiro takes it off of the shin, and he is down on the ground right now. Ooh. He's getting hammered on the mound today. Well, you know what? I'm going to give him a minute, and we'll talk about the Phillies. So they are up 4-0. I did not see the rest of this. Kyle Schwarber had a home run to start things off, and Bryson Stott, his first home run of his major league career. Very, very impressive. Scoring Alec Boehm and Nick Maton. Are you kidding? It's all our Phils up there. They play it back. Shiro just stabbed in the shin. And couldn't even make his way over the ball. That's how much pain he was in. Trainer Andy Dodson out there, as well as manager Sean Williams. So obviously all the stuff that went on with the Phillies today, as they fired manager Joe Girardi and his coaching assistant Bobby Meacham, and instead put the bench coach Rob Thompson as the interim manager, and the quality assurance coach Mike Calitri will work as the bench coach for the Phillies for now. Thompson has a lot of experience of former coach in the Yankees organization when they won the World Series in 2009 as the trainer helps Skiro up. We'll see if he stays in the game, tries to walk it off, or if he comes out. He's talking with everybody, trying to put some weight on it. He's had another time this season where he was hitting the ankle and he had to go down for a week and was able to recover. He's going to be helped off the field here, walking on his own accord, but a little bit of a, I don't want to say limp, but certainly not putting the full amount of weight on his right ankle shin, and that I think would be very tough to pitch on. So I'm going to take a break as we allow whoever's going to come in out of the bullpen, maybe Bubby Rossman. Nope, Mike Adams charging out of the bullpen. He'll come in here to help us through the bottom of the third. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
When the
Enersys Power Alley Pub features a 2.5-hour all-you-can-eat buffet, private bar with bartender, 2 rows of seats, barstool seating, and 4 cafe tables. The pub provides your party a private area to enjoy the ballgame away from other fans. The Enersys Power Alley Pub may accommodate groups of 40 to 60 people. Enjoy socializing with your group and watch a game with your unique vantage point.
Highline Merchandising, formerly Textiles, is your local small business company that provides screen printing, design, and merchandising services for local, national, and international businesses, bands, shows, and festivals, including 7-time Emmy Award-winning show Schitt's Creek and Unsolved Mysteries. Visit our website at highlinemerchandising.com.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
You must first appreciate its carefully
See you in
selected
Cooperstown,
ingredients.
where the journey becomes legend.
Cola nut extract, a hint of real sugar, a splash of sparkling water, and a generous amount of attractive spokesperson. Trust me, I'm gorgeous. Cheers to 1893 boldly blended colas, a delicious balancing act of premium ingredients from the makers of Pepsi Cola.
In the bottom of the third inning, we are a sharply struck ground ball from Jimmy Heron. Smacked Noah Skiro in the shin and came out of the game not putting full pressure on his right leg. Don't know the extent of anything yet, but Mike Adams will come in with Heron on first here in the bottom of the third and nobody out. Adams has done very well coming in on the fly like this. A lot of times he's inherited runs over the season. He's inherited 11 runs and allowed just 1 to score. Obviously, a tough situation, didn't have much time to prepare. As he sees Brenton Doyle and sends him a first pitch strike and then a ball. Reading down by 3 here in the bottom of the third. Looking for out number 1 on the board if he can get it as he misses below the knees. Adams, a big ground ball inducer as he sends another ball below 3-1 the count. And there's a called strike on the outside corner. He actually leads the team in ground balls induced with a total of 5. He's got a runner on the first, and he's looking for out number 1. He's going to go over there. Akami puts the tag on, but not in time. The Yard Goats scored their 3 runs back in the bottom of the second. An RBI double from Kyle Daughtry scored a run. An error allowed 1 to score, and Hunter Stovall smacked in the third. The righty with the payoff pitch gets a ground ball, but it's foul into Hartford's dugout. That'll keep his count. So we were talking about all the shake-ups in the Phillies system with a new manager at the helm, interim manager Rob Thompson. And on the payoff pitch once more, Adams misses outside. Doyle walks down to first here and shifts to second. There's 2 on and nobody out here for Michael Tolia. Check in on the Iron Pigs. They're playing a doubleheader today. They took the first game 9-2. Rafael Marchand had his first home run in his minor league career after over 1,000 at-bats. But the funny part is that he has 2 in the majors already. But finally gets his first in the minors, working his way back up to Philadelphia with injury as Adams comes home outside. Ball 1 here to Tolia. So they'll be starting their second game shortly down in Scranton. Also, Jorge Bonifacio, am I reading that right? Jorge Bonifacio had a grand slam. He had one with the R-Phils, which was awesome. As Mike misses again. And the Blue Claws also playing a doubleheader. Rained out yesterday as Adams misses in the dirt 3-0. Blue Claws won the first game 2-1. Johan Rojas stole home his 24th of the season. He hasn't been caught at all. With the 3-0, Adams grazes. No, he misses. And that is a 4-pitch walk to load the bases here with nobody out in the bottom of the third. Don't want this game to get away from the R-Phils here, already down by 3 early. Here is Willie McIver with the bases loaded and nobody out. Infield's going to stay straight up, willing to allow a run across to get the double play if necessary. Obviously, don't want to allow the run across. Gets a swinging strike out of McIver, who lined out to second. Big swing and a miss. Adams going after him. He's got a 0-2 here. Glove high above the chest, behind the head. The 0-2. This is down and away, trying to get him to chase 1-2. Bases loaded, nobody out. Runners take their lead. He gets him to check his swing. Does he go around? No. Powell says down the first baseline. With righties, they check with the first base hump. With lefties, they check with the third base hump. Sharply struck. Foul. will go again. Hartford's only down by 3 here. Certainly not out of reach yet. Bottom of the third. The bases are loaded for the Yard Goats. Adams' glove above the head. The 2-2 just outside. And now it's a full count with no place to put him. Heron on third, Doyle on second, Tolia on first here. The Arphils working to get out of a jam. Adams on the mound. A full count here, and he gets him to strike out swinging. Picks up a huge out number 1 here. I mean, huge. And here is Kyle Daughtry. Daughtry had a double and an RBI back in the second. He'll come up with the bases still loaded here. 1 out on the board. Adams bounces it over the plate. Ball 1. Adams comes set, takes a deep breath. Misses outside, 2-0. Crushed out to left field. Back is Jack Conley. A grand slam for Kyle Daughtry. 7-0 Hartford Yard Goats. Crushed that over the short porch and left. Just 320 down the line. And that'll clear the bases now for Mike Adams. 4-run score off the grand slam by Kyle Daughtry. Trying to get out number 2 in the bottom of the third. Isaac Collins comes up. Nobody on the base pass. Now 1 out on the board. Takes strike 1 and then fouls back the next offering down 0-2. Picks up a swinging strike, chasing it. And Adams gets out number 2 on the board here for Hunter Stovall. Certainly coming at it with some force behind his offerings. First pitch hits the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Second grand slam allowed by the Arphils pitching staff this season. Bubby Rossman let up one very early in the season. Back on April 20th. That was against Harrisburg. This is lined into right. Vito Fresia on the run makes a jumping catch, and that will do it. Damage is done. A grand slam by Kyle Daughtry to make it 7-0 Yard Goats. Reading looking to bounce back here. Coming up in the top of the fourth. A lot of baseball left and a lot of time to get things working.
Roof Max of West Reading is a safe, easy, proven, and affordable alternative to a complicated and expensive asphalt roof replacement. Roof Max's revolutionary new technology uses natural, plant-based bio-oil to restore shingles flexibility and instantly add 5 years of life to a roof. And treatment is around 20% of the cost of a complete roof replacement. From homes to commercial complexes, RoofMax of West Reading can help. Visit GetRoofMax.com or call 610-717-3949 for more information.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin Phil's Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on why ROG Orthodontics is voted #1 in Berks and Monco. ROG Orthodontics and the Fightin Phils, two great hometown partners.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on the 190-acre wooded campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating over 70 years of senior living.
Top of the fourth inning here at Dunkin' Donuts Ballpark. Reading looking for their first hit as Ali Castillo will lead us off. Jalen Ortiz and Logan O'Hoppe following him as the Fightin Phils trail by 7 after a grand slam was hit by Kyle Daughtris in the bottom of the third. Castillo lines this one into center. It's going to drop in, and that is exactly how you do it. When you need to start off with a runner on, Ali Castillo gives you that. Just as easily as the Yard Goats can score 7 runs, Reading is more than capable of doing it themselves here. Davis, 41 pitches. He'll see Jalen Ortiz, who popped up in foul territory his first time up. First pitch comes outside. Ortiz deep in the righty batter's box. Takes a swing and a miss as Davis goes off speed. 1-1 the count. Yard Goats, 7 runs on 5 hits, one of them a grand slam. Fightin Phils have had a walk and a single. Now from Castillo, who's out on first with no outs, top of the fourth. This almost takes Ortiz's head off. He's able to dive out of the way. I think that grazed him. And he seems okay. He's going to take the hit by pitch and head down to first, rightfully. Ooh, he's all right. Reading has 2 base runners now with nobody out for Logan O'Hoppe. Pitching coach is going to come out and see what's going on with Davis. Now the umpire comes out to break that meeting on the mound up. Catcher McIver coming back behind the plate. Here's Logan O'Hoppe with a chance to get the Fightin Phils on the board. He's already had 1 home run in this series. Rides a 16-game on-base streak. Davis looks back at second. Now will come home. Down and away for ball 1 here to O'Hoppe. Castillo, 3 stolen bases on the season. Ortiz the same. Reading needs all the base runners they could get, but I would not be surprised if they try to move over. Hop takes a pitch outside for a strike. There's the rainbow. I knew there had to be one. Also, it looks like it's going to rain, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Here's O'Hoppe as he takes this out. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Castillo is racing home. And he's going to score a run. Logan O'Hoppe with an RBI single. Reading trails 7-1, but they've got themselves on the board here, and all it takes is a little bit to get them going. Like I said before, as easy as Hartford can score 7, so can the R-Phils. Ortiz makes his way to second base. There's 2 on and nobody out for Josh Ockamy. My computer says perhaps a drizzle. I don't think it'll be anything that's not playable. Wow, this rainbow is gorgeous. I wish I could see the end of it. Ockamy takes the first pitch strike. He struck out swinging his first time up. Pops this sky high. It's going to come out of the field of play, hitting the roof. Josh settles back in the lefty batter's box. As I said, Davis struggles against lefties, 324. Against them, he looks back at Ortiz on second. Hop on first, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Ockamy sends this foul. 7-1, the R-Phils get one on the board. I'm just not doing this rainbow justice. Obviously, there's a game going on that I pay more attention to as the Reading Fightin' Phils have something brewing here in the top of the 4th. Nobody out. Davis deals. Josh Ockamy crushes this ball to right field. And he does it. The upper deck. Ockamy, a 3-run shot. Makes it 7-4. Oh, man, you'd see him crush those balls in BP up there to the second deck. Well, he does it here in the game. And what a way to come back for the R-Phils. 7-4 now. I mean, that is a game changer there for Josh Ockamy. And he did it so quietly. Obviously, the opposing team not super happy about it, but so silent here. I'm excited. I know they're excited down there in the dugout. A game changer here as the Fightin' Phils still don't have an out. And Kevin Vicuña comes up. Vicuña ground ball left side. Tovar on the run over to first. And there's the first out. Fans, thanks for tuning in here. Appreciate your support. Jack Conley comes up with an out on the board. Reading's already put 4 up in this frame. Ollie Castillo single. Jalen Ortiz was hit by a pitch. Logan O'Hoppe drove home the first run. And then there were 2 on for Josh Ockamy as he belted a home run down the right field line. That made it 7-4. Conley bumps this back. A ball and 2 strikes. Knew that rainbow was going to bring us good luck. As Conley checks his swing, he doesn't go around 2-2. Bounces it over the plate, stays foul, and he'll keep his count. Jack, very good at seeing a lot of pitches, upping the pitch count here as Davis reaches 60 offerings. I don't see anybody warming up in the Yard Goats bullpen. Some light stretching going on. Jack takes a ball outside, and he's worked his way back to a full count. Here's the payoff pitch. It's way in the dirt, and Conley's going to work himself a walk after being down in the count. The Arphils get a base runner on here with 1 out for Jonathan Guzman. They toss it over to first, and Conley's tagged out. Davis picks off Jack, and Reading loses their base runner there. And Conley literally doesn't agree. He's standing on the base arguing with the third base umpire, who now goes all the way back to third. He's arguing. They're telling him go back to the dugout, and he better go back because Reading can't afford to lose a player here. Oh, Jack goes back to the home plate umpire. Now Freesia and Ortiz come back and save him. Vicuña is getting out and into it as well. Tough loss there, base runner-wise. Conley still in the game. Tempers have been flaring this series on both sides, I'll be honest, with the umpiring. And nobody's been ejected as of yet. Guzman takes a strike to his knee, down 0-2. 2 outs on the board now. Reading has already plated 4 runs in this half inning. And Guzman chases for strike 3. He tosses his helmet down in frustration. A tough end to an impressive inning for the Fightin Phils. As they get 4 runs on the board, they trail by just 3. It's a whole new ball game here. We'll see who comes out to pitch, as Sean says some words to the home plate umpire Tanner Moore here. As we head into the inning break, we'll be back for the 4th in just a moment.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on the 190-acre wooded campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating over 70 years of senior living.
The time has come for businesses to grow, to prosper, to innovate, to succeed. Tompkins Vist Bank continues to be a leading lender to companies in southeastern Pennsylvania. We make decisions locally and invest locally so local businesses can thrive. Call a business advisor today and see how we can help your business grow. Tompkins Vist Bank. Locally focused, a world of possibilities. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mike Adams will get another frame here, a fresh one In the bottom of the fourth, Reading came right back after the Hartford Yard Goats and put a 4 spot up on the board on the top of the fourth, so they trail by just 3 now. And Adams would love to keep it that way as the Yard Goats back to the top of their order. Daniel Montano takes a back-to-back strikes, down 0-2 to start off his at-bat. Ezekiel Tovar and Jimmy Heron due up as well. This one misses in the dirt. Two balls, 2 strikes. Adams got ahead in the count. Looking for out number 1, and he hits it. Off speed and grazes the outside corner. Third strikeout here for Adams, and out number first. Jeez, been talking too much. Out number 1 in the bottom of the first. Bottom of the fourth. Ooh. Here's Ezekiel Tovar. He's 0 for 2 today. One of just 2 batters not to actually reach base. I mean, he did on a fielder's choice, but you don't get credit for that. 1-1 count. To start it off, official attendance is 6,850, which is surprising because I believe their media guide max capacity says 6,100. But a very nice crowd here in Hartford, although they're not sitting in front of me. I don't know where they are. Always love to see the fans come out and support. As Adams gets him to chase 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lots of Phillies fans in the crowd, too. I see a couple of hats and jerseys out there. Always down and around to support us if they're around. This is taken out to left. Conley on the run back at the wall. And just as Reading gets some runs back, Ezekiel Tovar, the prospect, hits one straight to left, his 11th of the season. That puts him fourth in the Eastern League. He puts on the Yard Goat mask. I talked yesterday about how they have like a plastic Halloween goat mask thing. Goat head mask, plastic. And they wear it after home runs. Ground ball left side, right out of the bat of Heron. Guzman over to first. There's out number 2. And here is Brenton Doyle with 2 away. First pitch, bumped back, foul. Doyle 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored back in the third. So Hartford put up 3 in the second and 4 in the third off of a grand slam. And now 1 more in the fourth here with Tovar's home run. Reading put on a 4 spot in the top half of this frame. Logan O'Hoppe an RBI and Josh Ockamy a 3-run shot as this is bounced over the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Adams looking to get out of this inning. When his team comes back up to bat in the 5th, they'll see Magnetti and back to the top of the order with Freesia and Castillo. Foul once more. He's got 2 strikes on him. Can he get out of this frame? 42 pitches here for Adams in relief. Misses the bottom part by the knees. A good frame from Logan O'Hoppe, just doesn't get the call that he's looking for. This is sent up in the sky. Akami gives chase, but it ends up foul. The wind shifted. You know when you could smell the difference and feel the difference? Still pushing outside of the park, though. Here's the 2-2 by Adams. Below the knees, and the count is full. Nobody on base here. The Fightins trail 8-4 in the bottom of the fourth. Oh, they're starting the wave here in Hartford. It didn't make it very far as the payoff pitch is at the knees, and Doyle knew it. Caught looking as Adams uses a K to get out of the inning. A solo shot by Tovar makes it 8-4, but your R-Phils up to bat top 5 at Dunkin' Donuts Park on deck.
White Star Tours and Travel Centers offers the R-Phils fan road trip again this season. It's your chance to hit the road with other R-Phils fans, see an R-Phils road game, meet with an R-Phils player, and see 2 Philadelphia Phillies road games. The White Star R-Phils fan road trip visits Erie and Pittsburgh, Thursday, July 28th through Sunday, July 31st. You see the R-Phils at Erie, meet with an R-Phils player or coach, then head to Pittsburgh for a tour of the city, including the Incline, and a ride on the Yankee Clipper riverboat. You will attend 2 Phillies games versus the Pirates on Friday and Saturday before traveling home Sunday with a stop at the Flight 93 National Memorial. Visit the customer service booth for more info on the White Star R-Phils fan road trip to Erie and Pittsburgh. Space is very limited. Sign up today.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils.
The Fightins have turned their offense on as they head into the top of the 5th, down by 4 runs. Davis will be back out for another inning of work with 64 pitches under his belt. We'll see Fraylen Mignetti, who he walked his first time up, and then back to the top of the order with Freesia and Castillo. Hartford really trying for the wave, but they can't seem to get it all the way down the first base line. As Mignetti comes up here. Righty-righty matchup. Got a lot of space up the middle here. He's able to drive it through. Shows signs of bunt, but he holds off on a ball. Saw him sacrifice himself for a bunt yesterday to move a runner into scoring position. Certainly has the speed for bunting for a hit. He'll keep the bat on his shoulder and take a called strike outside. Gets a piece of it. 1-2. Let's take a moment to check how the Phillies are doing right now. They are still up 4-0. Zach Eflin is on the mound, the former R-Phil, making his way through the 5th. As Mignetti holds off, a called strike at the knees. That was close, but there's out number 1. Back to the top of the order with Vito Freesia. He's looking for his first hit of the game. Iron Pigs took the first game of the doubleheader. Still scoreless in the second game, bottom of the 3rd at Scranton, as Freesia takes a called strike. The Blue Claws also took the first game of their doubleheader. They lead 2-0 in the bottom of the 3rd. Nope, they trail 2-0. Freesia takes this back into the net behind home plate, down 0-2. Certainly came out of that with a lot of power. Would love to see him do some damage. Here's the 0-2 outside. 1-2. Dark skies right now overhead. Lots of clouds. Obviously, it rains somewhere with the rainbow in the background, but nothing at the field as of yet as Freesia holds off another ball, 2-2. And there's ball 3. He's held his way from an 0-2 count. Now it's full. Big stance in the righty batter's box. Davis, the windup. Here's the payoff pitch. And Freesia goes down swinging on 98. Very solid velocity for Davis as he's in through the 5th. Back-to-back Ks puts 2 outs on the board for Reading, and here's Ali Castillo. 1 for 2 on the day. I see what they're doing now. They're getting matching name songs for every batter. They had one for Josh. Now they have one for Ali. Had a base hit to start off the 4th. Ended up scoring on an RBI single from Logan as the Fightin' Phils trail 8-4 now. Top of the 5th, 2 outs. Castillo trying to keep the line moving as he fouls this up the first base side, down 0-2 quickly here. It's almost like Davis's velocity has gotten even stronger as the game has gone on. Was that? Nope, that's a camera. Someone's camera flash. Castillo with an open stance. 2 outs here, top of the 5th. The 0-2 from Davis, and he checks his swing, but he doesn't go around. 1-2. Gets the sign from his catcher, McIver. And once again, he comes home down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting patiently in the on-deck circle is Jalen Ortiz in the whole Logan O'Hoppe. So the Phils in the heart of their order here. Davis from the chest down to the waist. The 2-2 here to Ali. Outside, a full count. Once again, the Phils work him. 0-2, now it's full. Freesia struck out swinging. Can Castillo change the outcome? 2 outs here, top 5. The Phils down by 4. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped it up, foul. We'll go again. Shuffling some dirt off of the rubber is Davis. Through 4 2/3 here. 2 outs on the board. Here's the payoff pitch once more. It's ball 4, and Castillo works a lot of offerings out of Davis for a walk. The Fightin' Phils have a base runner here with 2 outs for Jalen Ortiz. As I said before, the Phils have been very impressive this season with 2 outs. And Ortiz, who had a home run yesterday, will come up today with a runner on and 2 away. Takes the first pitch breaking ball, trying to get Ortiz to chase, but he doesn't. Bats .243 with runners in scoring position, although Ali's not in scoring position, so I don't know why I read that. Shuffles off the bag at first with 2 outs. Davis gets a ground ball out of Ortiz deep in the hole at third. It's fair across the diamond. Goes Stovall. He's made 2 really good plays from the hot corner, and Reading strands a runner here in the top of the 5th. We'll see who comes out for the bottom half. Yard Goats lead 8-4.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Peloton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Peloton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz-Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils. The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with Humane Pennsylvania throughout the 2022 season. Humane Pennsylvania is the region's premier leader in animal welfare and empowers the people in our communities to increase their capacity to care for animals so that all animals are healthy, safe, and treated humanely. Humane Pennsylvania is proud to be a Fiesta Friday and Bark in the Park sponsor. Learn more about Humane Pennsylvania and how you can help build the best community for animals anywhere by visiting humanepa.org.
This is the Crazy Hot Dog Vendor coming to you from the radio booth. When I need to get somewhere in a hurry and the ostrich isn't cutting it, I hop on my Harley Davidson from Classic Harley Davidson. It's your one-stop shop for all your Harley needs. They have everything you need from boots, jackets, t-shirts, gloves, mugs, and oh yeah, they have a great selection of bikes too, which are almost as good on gas as an ostrich. Go to Classic Harley Davidson for everything Harley Davidson, and I'll see you at Harley Night.
The Phillies call upon Jack Perkins here for the bottom of the fifth inning. Hartford leads 8-4. Jack will see Tolia, McIver, and Daughtry says Tolia unleashes on this out to left, but Jack Conley's there in front of the warning track. One pitch, one out for Perkins. If you want to talk about efficiency, look at him go. Perkins has switched from being a starter to a reliever now. Don't know if that's permanent or just part of the time. But his last outing was out of the bullpen, and it was very solid. An inning of work. Strikeout, nothing else across the board. And we'll see what he does here today as he gets a first pitch ball into Willie McIver, who's 0 for 2 today. The only person who hasn't reached successfully for the Yard Goats. McIver takes back-to-back balls upstairs. The righty deals. This is crushed into left. Another home run for the Yard Goats as McIver unleashes a solo shot, makes it 9-4 Hartford. Geez, they are just pounding the ball into that short porch and left. It's only 308 down the line, and it can't be taller than me out there, maybe 5 or 6 feet up. Just lined that right over the fence. Wear the Yard Goats mask for a minute as he hit a home run. Perkins has one out. Here's Kyle Daughtry, who had a grand slam in his last at-bat, also a double. Takes back-to-back balls here from Jack as the righty off the first base side of the rubber hits the corner. Two balls, two strikes. Perkins deals in the dirt, and the count is now full. Glove at the waist. Jack comes home. The payoff pitch outside. Ball 4. And he walks Daughtry's down to first. A runner on with 1 out here for Isaac Collins. Collins walked and scored a run back in the second. Struck out in the third. Obviously the first time he's seeing Perkins this series. From the left side is Collins as he fouls this into the net in front of me. 1 ball and 1 strike. Clouds dissipating overhead, so hopefully we should be good on that front. You can see them very dark out past right field. Way late to the offering. Down 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's Isaac Collins. This is sent again into the net back behind home plate. I think the fans thought that was going to come towards us. I personally hope not. And he'll keep his 1-2 count. Perkins misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jack out of Stetson University was drafted in the 11th round in 2018. The 2-2. Taken out to shallow center. Backing up is Mignetti over the shoulder. And what a play by the second baseman to get a glove on that. And take that soft fly ball away from Isaac Collins. Here's Hunter Stovall with a runner on. And 2 away. Stovall, an RBI single. In today's contest, he takes the first pitch inside ball. Bouncing ground ball. Guzman going to go over to Mignetti to get the force out, and that will do it. Another solo home run for the Yard Goats, who have homered in the past 3 innings. Make it 9-4. Reading returns. Top 6 in a minute, down by 5.
The award-winning Reading Hospital Tower Health Character Pool Party provides an unforgettable night out with your family and friends. Enjoy a baseball game while swimming in the 87-degree heated pool directly behind the right field home run wall. Plus 2.5 hours of all-you-can-eat buffet and photos and autographs with the crazy hot dog vendor and the Fightin Phil's mascot band. Regular season tickets are $31 per person for groups of 20 or more. Give us a call today at 610-370-BALL.
For top-flight local jobs, go with who you know. J.P. Mascaro & Sons, a leading waste removal company. To meet today's employment and service demands brought on by the pandemic, Mascaro is upgrading its already highly competitive employee wage and benefit package for drivers, collection crew helpers, and other positions. Call 888-MASCARO, MASCARO, for details. Work for an established local family business committed to its employees. Again, call 888-MASCARO today or apply online at www.jpmascaro.com. Highline Merchandising, formerly Textiles, is your local small business company that provides screen printing, design, and merchandising services for local, national, and international businesses, bands, shows, and festivals, including 7-time Emmy Award-winning show Schitt's Creek and Unsolved Mysteries. Visit our website at highlinemerchandising.com.
Hartford leads 9-4. Another solo home run in the bottom of the fifth put them up by 5. But it's Reading's turn to bat here against Noah Davis. The starter still out for the Hartford Yard Goats with 83 pitches under his belt. He'll face Logan Ohapi, Josh Akami, and Kevin Vicuña. Just passing through the midway point of this contest. Reading looking to chip away a little bit at Hartford's lead. Ohapi keeping his batting average above 300 with a base hit in the fourth, and also upping his on-base streak to 17 consecutive games. Longest one that I've tracked while I've been here was Archimedes Gamboa, had 20 last year, so that's the record to break. Takes a first pitch strike and fouls back the second one. Here's the 0-2 from Davis. Ohapi takes this out to left field. Heron on the run back at the warning track. And it ends up being the center fielder, Doyle, who comes across and makes the catch. A couple feet shy of crossing the fence there. Oh, man. I take it back. That wall out and left is probably like 8 to 10 feet. Here's Josh Akami, who had a 3-run home run in his last at-bat. Takes a swinging strike. Checks his swing. Does he go around? No. 1-2. Josh from the left side against the righty Davis, who takes a deep breath. Pitch below the knees, evens the count at 2 apiece. And this one is way up and away. After back-to-back balls, Josh Akami will jog down to first, his 41st walk of the season, and he gets himself on base with just one out. Here's Kevin Vicuña. Reading looking to keep the line moving here, down by 5. Just want to get some people aboard as Vicuña takes a first pitch swinging strike. After Kevin is Jack Conley and Jonathan Guzman. Akami shuffles off the bag at first. Kevin, ground ball left side, Tovar to Collins. Does he run it out at first? No. What a close play there by Kevin Vicuña, but the R-Phils get doubled up. To get out of the 6th, scoreless is Noah Davis onto the bottom half. Jack Perkins out in a minute. The R-Phils trail by 5.
There you are in the great wide open when you hear it. Dinner time. When you're hungry, you're not going to let 5,000 feet of mountain get in your way. And if they try, that's what Kia's lineup of exceptionally capable SUVs with available all-wheel drive is for. The Telluride, Sorento, Sportage, and Seltos are how you know we take this pretty seriously. The SUVs and the dinner. Hurry into your local Kia dealer today. Kia, movement that inspires.
Visit kia.com for details. Always drive safely.
Feasers Incorporated, a family-owned, full-line food service distributor located in central Pennsylvania. Services restaurants, sporting facilities, theme amusement parks, healthcare facilities, educational facilities, and other institutions throughout Pennsylvania and the Mid-Atlantic region. For over 100 years, Feasers and its employees have committed themselves to making customer service their highest priority. Feasers works hard to provide customers with the products they require, delivered by their helpful fleet drivers. Feasers is large enough to serve and small enough to care. For more information, information, call 800-326-2828 or Feasers.com.
The Reading Fightin Phils are proud to partner with the Berks County Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and the prevention of suicide. With 3 simple words, "Are you okay?" the hope is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide affects and hurts everyone, but help is here, and we'll work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-236-0530.
Hartford used a double play ball to get out of the top of the 6th clean, so the R-Phils trail 9-4 here. As Jack Perkins comes out for another inning of work, we'll see the number 9 hitter Hunter Stovall, and then back to the top of the order with Montano and Tovar. The Yard Goats have put a run on the board every frame since the 2nd. And they've had a home run in the past 3 innings. So can Perkins put up a 0 as he gets a first pitch strike here to Montano? Or excuse me. We are at Montano. Here's the 0-2 from Jack. He misses down in the dirt. And the count will continue. Way inside goes Jack, bumping Montano out of the batter's box. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Perkins has got ahead in the count quite a bit as he falls behind now 3-2. Allowed a solo shot to Willie McIver and a walk. That was it. After getting ahead 0-2, he ends up sending 4 straight balls into Montano, walking him down to first. 1 on and nobody out here for Ezekiel Tovar. Tovar takes the first pitch ball. Misses inside, 2-0. Phillies up 8-0 now. Bryce Harper, his 11th homer of the season as Perkins makes it 3-0. Nick Maton with a triple. Phillies are pouring it on. Their first game with a new manager. And there is 4 straight balls. So 7 straight balls there from Jack Perkins. Back-to-back walks issued as Montano shifts to second. Tovar down to first. 2 on and nobody out here for Jimmy Heron. Heron 1 for 3 today, a single and a run scored in the 3rd. The Yard Goats put 3 on in the 2nd, 4 in the 3rd, and then 1 in the 4th and the 5th. Threatening again here in the 6th. As Perkins sends a first pitch ball in. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. The Iron Pigs have taken the lead from Scranton. They lead 1-0 after Dustin Peterson stole home. Probably on the throw down as Jorge Bonifacio stole a bag. This is popped up in shallow right field. Freesia coming in. He makes the catch. It's not deep enough for a run to advance. So both of them stay at first and second. With 1 out, here's Brenton Doyle. Ground ball could make all the difference here for Jack Perkins, looking to put a 0 on the board as the Yard Goats have scored in every run since the second. Reading put up a big 4 spot, though, in the bottom of the fourth. Logan O'Hoppe and RBI Josh Akami, a 3-run homer. That's been their only run so far today, just 3 hits. As Perkins gets a first pitch strike. Looks back at the runner on second. Now he comes home. Big cut and miss out of the cleanup hitter here. Down 0-2. Again, Perkins gets ahead in the count. Gets the sign from Logan O'Hoppe. Just misses below the knees. Perkins taking his time. He looks at the runner on second. Here's the 1-2. Upstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's Montano out on second, Tovar on first, and there's a called strike 3 to Doyle. 94 out of Jack Perkins, and he gets back-to-back outs with 2 on here for Michael Tolia. Huge way to battle with runners aboard. Tolia 1 for 2 today, a single, also a walk. Swing and a miss out of Tolia. A lot of first pitch strikes here out of Perkins. The 0-1. In for a called strike on the outside corner, 0-2. Still Montano on second, Tovar on first. They both walked to get there, but they've been stranded with the back-to-back outs by Jack. When Reading comes up back in the top of the 7th, they'll have the 7, 8, and 9, Conley, Guzman, and Vignetti. But first, Perkins looking to get out of a jam. Looks back at the runner on second with the 0-2 inside. Once again, he gets him, rings him up on the inside corner. Caught looking is Tolia, back-to-back Ks with 2 outs and 2 runners on. Puts up a scoreless 6. Perkins does it for the first time since the first inning, and Reading has an opportunity to swing the momentum here, down by 5 coming into the 7th.
Join us as we celebrate Reading's Hispanic and Latino culture during 12 Friday home games this season. With Savage 61 Fiesta Fridays presented by eXp Realty, Breakthrough Beverage, Humane Pennsylvania, Origlio Beverage, and Mal Beer. Fiesta Fridays feature special Los Luchador de Reading uniforms, Hispanic and Latino food and music, and other cultural elements throughout the ballpark. Get your tickets now by calling 610-370-BALL or visiting us at the Weidenhammer ticket office at First Energy Stadium.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin Phil's Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on why ROG Orthodontics is voted #1 in Berks and Monco. ROG Orthodontics and the Fightin Phils, 2 great hometown partners.
Savage Auto Group is a proud sponsor of Fiesta Fridays. Enjoy an Our Phil's game, great food, music, and entertainment. The team will play in their Los Luchadores de Reading Latino tribute uniforms. Visit Timmy Profit and Savage Auto Group, Pennsylvania's most awarded dealership for all your automotive needs.
Top of the 7th inning. Jack Perkins put up a big 0 in the bottom of the 6th. So the Reading Fightin Phils look to get on the board here, down 9-4 to the Hartford Yard Goats, as Jack Conley, Jonathan Guzman, and Fraylin Minetti are due up here. A pitching change as Noah Davis's day is done after 6 innings. A very quality start out of the Hartford righty. Went 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, 4 runs, all earned. 4 walks and 5 strikeouts on 93 pitches. Will Gaddis will come in and replace the righty. We'll see if Reading could attack him a little bit more. They only got 3 hits so far here coming into the 7th. I believe it's the first time we're seeing Gaddis this series. Jack Conley, a walk in his last at-bat. Take a first pitch ball outside. Gaddis, a 7.63 ERA. Second season in Double-A. Remember him last year here in Hartford as Conley takes the ball outside, leads 2-0. Kind of a local from Merrimack, New Hampshire, so the Northeast, his territory. The righty deals again outside, 3-0. A third-round draft pick was Gaddis back in 2017, so he's played professional ball here for a while, but just having a little bit of trouble this summer. The 3-0 hits the end of the strike zone, 3-1. Obviously, Conley trying to work a walk there, would not take a swing. And now he chops at it into Reading's dugout. Was ahead 3-0. Now the count is full. Reading just looking for some base runners here as we merge into the back part of this ball game. Gaddis leaning back. The payoff pitch. Conley sharply to the shortstop. Tovar over to first. Jack a heartbeat away from running that out. There's number 1. Jonathan Guzman, 0 for 2 today. A tough strikeout back in the 4th to end the inning. Seemed very frustrated after the fact. First pitch below the knees, ball 1. Two and 0. He gets ahead in the count the same way Jack does. Can he work his way down to first? Slowly hit off the bat, rolls foul. Sean's going to pick this up. Toss it to the bat boy here, 2-1. The Yard Goats, 7 hits, 3 of them home runs. The Arphils, 3 hits, 1 of them a home run. As Guzzi's caught looking on the outside corner, 2-2. A lot of long balls in this contest. Only Josh Akami is taken to the right side. A little blooper in the infield. The second baseman Collins coming in. Guzman a step behind the throw. Back-to-back groundouts for the Arphils. Puts 2 on the boards here for Fraylin Minetti. Minetti worked a walk in his first at-bat, but struck out looking in the 5th. After Minetti, we go back to the top of the order. Vito Frischio waiting in the on-deck circle. Gaddis steals outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. This misses above the letters. 2-1. 95 out of the righty Gaddis. Certainly some good velocity from both the pitchers for Hartford today. Mignetti takes a cut, gets a piece. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. Grounder on the run. Stovall at third. Over to first. 3 straight ground balls to each of the infield position. Retires the Fightin' Phils in the top of the 7th. Stretch time at the ballpark. Yard Goats lead 9-4 here at Dunkin' Donuts Park.
The Fightin' Phils know who to call for trash and recycling services. A proven winner, JP Mascaro & Sons. The industry leader for over 50 years. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. That's JP Mascaro & Sons, one of the top companies in its industry. Trash and recycling services for home, business, and industry. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO. JP Mascaro & Sons, ready to serve you.
Berks Packing is a family-owned and operated meat processor located here in Reading, specializing in hot dogs, ham, specialty meats, and more. Berks Packing provides America's classic ballpark with quality products, including the highly acclaimed flat-top grilled hot dog. Join us for Berks Packing Sunday Family Fun Days at Sunday home games all season long at Burst Energy Stadium.
Lidl is a normal grocery store with aisles and shelves and high-quality groceries, but only Lidl has really low prices. Like so low they're too good to be true. But true. Lidl, suspiciously low-priced groceries.
This seventh-inning stretch is brought to you by Hartford Healthcare's Bone Joint Institute, the state's only dedicated orthopedic hospital. Hartford Healthcare's Bone Joint Institute, care and specialize as your needs. Now, please join Dan Mahalo in the senior Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
All right, let me hear you. Good and loud. A 1, a 2, a 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me a hot dog in Yard Goats cap. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the Yard Goats. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Great job, and thank you to Hartford Healthcare, the official medical provider of Los Chinos de Hartford. Fans, it's last call. Alcoholic beverages will not be sold after the end of the 7th inning. The catcher, number 20, Louis McIver.
Jack Perkins back out for another inning of work as the Phils went down in order in the top half after stretch time here at Dunkin' Donuts Ballpark. Reading trails 9-4 to Hartford. Perkins will see McIver, Daughtries, and Collins as McIver bumps one back for strike number 1. Perkins put the first 0 up on the board since the first inning to keep the Yard Goats quiet as he gets another swinging strike. Checks his swing. He went around. Yes, he did, as he heads back to the dugout without number 1 under his belt. Here's Kyle Daughtry, the designated hitter who's been on base all 3 times today. A double, a grand slam, and a walk. The Phillies have another home run from Kyle Schwarber, making it 10-0, although Nick Maton robbed Mike Trout of a base hit. He was taken out of the game after that play. Hopefully he's okay. And Bryce Harper, his second one of the game as well. So good game for the big Phillies. Zach Eflin still out after 6 innings, just 3 hits, no runs to the Angels. 2 balls and now a strike at the knees here to Kyle Daughtry. Iron Pigs still lead 1-0 over Scranton. Game 2 of the doubleheader. This is grounded up the first baseline foul. Good enough for strike number 2. Jersey Shore cut Brooklyn's lead in half, 2-1. Casey Martin doubled home Ethan Wilson. They are in the top of the 6th. That's just a 7-inning contest. Second game of that doubleheader. Here's the 2-2 slow roller to short, charging Guzman. The throw on the run is solid. What a play by Jonathan Guzman. Back-to-back outs here for Jack Perkins as he seems to have settled in. Isaac Collins heading up. First pitch fouled back. 94 out of Jack Perkins, still keeping up some solid velocity. Pitch below the knees. It's a called strike. Collins can't believe it, but he's down 0-2. Come on, a 1-2-3. We haven't had it since the first. Let's do it. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Rang him up. Jack Perkins gets the job done here in relief. He puts his team right back up to that top of the 8th. It's 9-4 Hartford, but Redding's got some offense coming up in just a moment.
Gear up for Fightin' Phil's season. Visit the Brentwood Industries Fightin' Phil's team store at First Energy Stadium or check out our online store 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at rphils.com/shop. We have a wide variety of Fightin' Phil's hats, t-shirts, kids apparel, and more. Looking for something new? Check out our latest selections of Los Luchadores de Reading and Reading Hot Dogs gear. Plus, throwback, black, R-Train, R-Phil's attire. Root for your Fightins in style. Stop by the Brentwood Industries Fightins team store or rphils.com/shop.
The sound of an ice-cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
The Fightin' Phils know who to call for trash and recycling services. A proven winner, JP Mascaro & Sons. The industry leader for over 50 years. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. That's JP Mascaro & Sons, one of the top companies in its industry. Trash and recycling services for home, business, and industry. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO. JP Mascaro & Sons, ready to serve you.
Here's Vito Freesia to start things off in the top of the 8th. Jack Perkins with an impressive 1-2-3 inning to quickly get out of the 7th. Puts his team back up to bat here. Reading down 9-4. Running out of chances to start chipping away. But they're at the top of the order with Freesia, Castillo, and Ortiz. Freesia 0 for 3 in today's contest. Here's the 0-2. Softly struck. It's going to trickle foul right to where Sean Williams is standing. Reading just 3 hits today. One of them Josh Ockhamy's 3-run home run, though. Freesia sends this one foul. Go again. A new pitcher on the mound as Will Gaddis just got 1 inning of work. Trent Fennell. Like the seed, I suppose. Although I'm not a huge fan of those seeds. Glove at the waist, the 0-2 to Freesia, and he chases an offering in the dirt. There's out number 1. Castillo takes the ball above the head. 1 for 2 with a walk under his belt as well. Holds off on a pitch outside. This one's in the dirt. He leads 3-0. Can he hold off here, try to get a base runner on for Jalen Ortiz? Reading in the heart of their order here. Fennell, the 3-0, hits the outside corner, 3-1. A 24th round pick back in 2018. Spent last year in High A Spokane, so getting his first taste of Double A this season. Here's the 3-1. Gets a piece of it to foul it back, and now the count is full. One out on the board here, top of the 8th. The Arphils trail by 5. The payoff pitch up the middle. Collins ranges over. On to first. There's 2. Here's Jalen Ortiz, soft roller to third, Stovall. A quick throw across the diamond, and the Arphils are sat down in order once again. A quick bottom of the 8th for the Yard Goats as we head into the 9th. Nope, we head into the bottom of the 8th because that doesn't make sense. We head into the bottom of the 8th here. We'll see who comes out to pitch for the Fightin' Phils in just a moment.
K Pool and Spa offers a variety of expert services for both in and above ground pools and hot tubs. They provide the service for Pool Pavilion at the First Energy Stadium and keep it clean and maintained throughout the entire season. Based in Reading, Pennsylvania, they've been family owned and operated for 40 years. Turn to K Pool and Spa for the best value and professional service.
International Fireworks is the official fireworks provider for the Arphils. International Fireworks shoots all 33 fireworks shows throughout the Arphils season, including 6 Mega Blast fireworks shows. International Fireworks also provides the pregame fireworks after the national anthem at each game. International Fireworks has a retail store in nearby Douglasville, Pennsylvania, where you can purchase all of your fireworks. Visit fireworksrus.com for more information about the International Fireworks retail store in Douglasville. Thanks again to International Fireworks, the official fireworks provider of the R-Phils.
Looking for the place to have the ultimate family fun at the Fightin Phils game? Look no further than Capital Blue Cross Funland. Capital Blue Cross Funland features the most exciting games and entertainment at the ballpark, including speed pitch, mini golf, ring toss and peach basket toss, mascot autograph booth, a bounce house, and the incredible giant inflatable slide. Bring your family to all the fun at their next R-Phils game at Capital Blue Cross Funland.
Reading calls upon Austin Ross to try to get us through the bottom of the 8th. The R-Phils will have one more opportunity in the top of the 9th. The first one bounces over the mound. Mignetti from deep at second. What a play. One pitch, one out for Ross. It's a good way to start it. And to the top of the order he goes to see Montano and Tovar. When Reading comes up in the top of the 9th, they'll have Ohapi, Akami, and Vicuña. They are down 9-4 here, and they've only put up 3 hits today. Pitching hasn't quite held them in this game either. First pitch strike out of the righty Ross. Gets a foul back into the net, and he's got him 0-2. Working very quickly here against these Hartford batters. Wants his team to have a chance in the top half. Perkins had 3 frames in his last 2. Kept the Yard Goats quiet. No runs in the 6th or the 7th after scoring in 2 through 5. This is sent out to left field. Conley on the run. It's going to bounce foul. And it's just a very long strike. Another foul ball back. Ross working hard against Montano, keeping him in check. Gets the sign from Ohapi back behind the plate. Just misses below the knees. There's the first ball. This is sent foul once again. Just can't find the playing field. Either 2 out in front or 2 behind Ross's pitches. 2 walks today for Montano, otherwise 0 for 2 in the contest. Ross, glove behind his waist. Now he comes set. And offers in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ross sets up on the first base side of the rubber, taking his time here with the 2-2. Slow roller to Akami. He backhands it. He's going to make the play unassisted at first, although Ross does come over to cover. And there is 2. Well, Hartford got off to a very hard start, but they haven't put a run on the board since the 5th. Ross has 2 outs here in the 8th, looking to get the job done here against the hardest prospect, Ezekiel Tovar. Had a home run in the 4th, walked in the 6th. Ross comes set, glove at the chest. After a first pitch strike, this is lined over the head of Guzman into the outfield for a base hit. Tovar, a multi-hit game, keeps the inning going for the Yard Goats. They have a runner on first with 2 outs for Jimmy Herron. Our Phil's runs coming in the bottom of the 4th. Logan O'Hoppe with an RBI single. Josh Akami brought home 3 runners with his deep home run out to right. This is bounced in front of the plate for ball 1. Tovar out on first, has 16 stolen bases this season as he shuffles off the bag. Ross comes home again in the dirt. This gets way behind O'Hoppe through his legs. We'll see how they rule it, as heading to second is Tovar. Might be a wild pitch there. Ball was in the dirt. Runner in scoring position here, but 2 outs for Ross. Still an opportunity to get through this clean. Comes home, down and away. 3 straight balls. And he misses inside. Walks Herron on 4 pitches. 2 runners on and 2 outs here for Brenton Doyle. Doyle 0 for 3 with a walk today. Batting .244 coming into today's game. Does have 40 hits on the season, though, from the right side. Takes the first pitch below the knees. This is fouled back into the net behind home plate, 1-1. Ross's fastball sitting 91-92 right now. And as a called strike, Ross 1 strike away from getting out of this frame clean. Reading trails 9-4. Looking for the top of the 9th as quickly as possible. Here's the pitch, ground ball, left side. Guzman will take the way over to second for the force out, and that will do it. Ross puts up a 0 here in the bottom of the 8th. Reading will have 3 more outs here, down 9-4 at Dunkin' Donuts Park.
You can add a delicious all-you-can-eat buffet to any Reading Fightin' Phil's game ticket for only $19. No need to visit the concession stand. You can add a 2.5-hour all-you-can-eat buffet to any ticket. This selection includes barbecue chicken, barbecue sandwiches, cheeseburgers, hamburgers, hot dogs, mac and cheese, corn, pasta salad, baked beans, potato salad, chips, fruit, cookies, and all Pepsi products. Call the Fightins at 610-370-BALL, order online at Fightins.com, or visit the Weidenhammer ticket office at First Energy Stadium.
Unlike any other area in First Energy Stadium, the Savage 61 dugout suite puts you in the closest seat to the action on field, located just feet away from the diamond on the first base side. With covered seating, abilities in motion accessible seating, and the most unique view around, your group will thank you over and over again for this one-of-a-kind experience. Tickets for the dugout suite start at $25 and include options to add food and drink packages.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with Mao Beer and Stockertown Beverage throughout the 2022 season. Mao Beer and Mao's Cinco Estrellas Lager, which is available in the Stadium Plaza Bar, has 128 amazing years of brewing history. Make sure to pick up Mao Beer and Mao's Cinco Estrellas Lager at First Energy Stadium at our Plaza Bar throughout the 2022 season and through our partner at Stockertown Beverage. Mao Beer will be on site for all of our Fiesta Friday games with samplings of their amazing Cinco Estrellas Lager. Mao Beer is a proud partner of the Reading Fightin' Phils and all Fiesta Friday celebration games. Mao Beer, the 5-star taste and quintessential beer from Madrid. Please drink responsibly.
Reading in a good spot here to try to battle back. They are down 9-4, and they'll have 3 outs to try to come up with at least 5 runs. As Logan O'Hoppe, Josh Akami, and Kevin Vicuña will start things off. O'Hoppe takes a first pitch ball. Trent Fennell stays in the game here. His second inning of work. He sent down the Fightins in order in the 8th, but he hasn't seen Logan yet. Takes back-to-back balls above the letters. Holds off, pitch inside, trying to avoid it, and that actually did hit him. Looks okay. Obviously not the way you want to do that, but going to start with a runner on with a hit by pitch. I think that also got McIver a little bit weird too as the trainer comes out. And so does the manager to have a chat. But Reading gets a runner on here with nobody out. Logan O'Hoppe down to first on a hit by pitch. He seems all right out there. And so does Willie McIver as the training staff heads back into the dugout. Here is Josh Akami from the left side. Akami, of course, had that home run. Put most of the runs on the board for Reading tonight in the 4th as he chases a first pitch strike. Cuts on and misses, down 0-2 here. Top of the 9th, the Phils trail by 5 runs. After picking up 2 big wins yesterday, they lead the Yard Goats 2-1 in the series. Hartford threatening to tie it up. Akami connects to the second baseman, 4-6-3. A double play changes things. Reading down to their final out here with Kevin Vicuña. Kevin 0 for 3 today. Rounded into a double play his last time up. Looking to keep the line moving. Takes the pitch below the knees. Two balls, no strikes. And that's a swinging strike out of Vicuña to make it 2-1. Fennell working against the Fightins here in the top of the 9th inning. Of course, Hartford, the home team, won't have to bat in the bottom half if things stay the same. There's a swinging strike as he fouls it back. Into the net behind home plate. Reading down to their final strike here. 2-2 with 2 outs. Vicuña gets a piece of it to stay alive. After Kevin, waiting in the on-deck circle, Jack Conley. And it's up high. The count is full. The Yard Goats scored 3 in the second, 4 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and 1 in the fifth, but they've been silent since. Reading put up a 4 spot in the fourth, but haven't been able to get on the board as Kevin Vicuña goes down on strikes. That'll do it here in this ball game. The Fightin' Phils topped 9-4 to the Hartford Yard Goats. A tough contest offensively and pitching-wise for Reading. But there's always more baseball. This was just game 4 of the 6-game set. Tomorrow, a Saturday contest that begins at 6:05, so an hour earlier than normal. Fans, I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope to see you again tomorrow. The R Phils fall 9-4 to the Hartford Yard Goats here at Dunkin.